Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's Adrian Marcel, and you are tuned in to the lunch table with my homie Nico Blitz, and we talking about this G.M.F.U. album out, and you should have it now. All right. I believe in relationship, you know, and a strong spiritual relationship, you know, and whatever you believe in, as long as you believe in something, you know. But for me, it's God, and we have to have something that we believe in to move forward and to do good in this world. Like, so I'm not somebody who's very pushy about religion on people, but at the same time, if I feel good, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that too. Like, I want you to feel just as good. So in a lot of ways, I am passing the spirit on to you. We as artists, you know, we're almost like superheroes. We start to get big-headed and we start to feel like it's us, like I said earlier. It's not, you know, it's in my opinion, it's God. It's something higher than that allows us to obtain these things. And when it came down to me creating something for myself independently, I had to get close with self. In a lot of ways, I feel like God is love. So God is within us, and that's where this whole album came from. G.M.F.U. Got Me Effed Up is not aggressive, is not as aggressive as it may sound. It's more got myself effed up, you know, for feeling like I needed to listen to other entities and everybody else other than myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe completely in what I can do, my abilities now, you know, and that had to be learned and gained for this album to be finished. And I think that's why it took so long, and I needed the time that I did to make it, because it had to be real strength, real growth, true moments of transcendence. Raphael Sadiq, he opened up his studio. He opened up his studio to us, and he was going to Cuba. And he was like, look, man, I'm gonna give you the building, you know, and you got these 4 or 5 days to do whatever you want to do. Whoever you want to come over here, I trust you, it's good. Here are the keys, just lock up, make sure everything's clean. Ray is one of those people that just shows you true successfulness, like what that looks like. When somebody's truly successful, when somebody's truly happy, when somebody's truly doing what they love to do and happy, they have no problem showing you how to find yours and passing on torches and just lighting your candle. It's no different from me and Jane Hancock. Jane Hancock writes every single thing I've ever sang. The reason why Jane is able to write with me on everything is because she's like really my best friend. You know, she's been there since 9th grade and seeing all my relationships, all my trifling moments, all my ratchetness, you know, everything. So whenever we come up with songs, it typically comes from an actual event. It was my birthday, and my mom and pop woke me up like hella early, and they was like, you know, get up real quick. We about to go, the whole family, we going on like a little walk, you know, around the block. I'm like, walk around the block? If y'all don't get out of my room with this nonsense, you know? But I'm like, whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, it's my birthday. Let me get up, because it may be a surprise waiting on me. So I jumped up and we walked, and they had picked up this Chevy Tahoe, you know. And oh my gosh, I was the man. It was this one girl in particular who, at the time, I had just started seeing and just started talking to. And like, I don't know, it was within maybe a couple weeks of us just vibing and chilling, and her just making a stamp in my life. Like, it was like, she ended up driving the car, and it was like, you know, it was just a moment. So I went back to that, and it was almost me tapping back. It was really me tapping back into that time and that person in particular, for that, because those were like, you know, some of the best times of my life back then. Like, riding around, me and Jane just doing our thing. No deals, no labels, no management yet, no, none of that. Just, you know, just us being us. G.M.F.U. was the introduction to me coming back. So at this point, there is no more hiatus. There is no more like, I need time to think. I've shown myself that I'm able to create based off of what I've been through and based off of the truth. You know, I'm not doing it for I'm not doing it to be glorified and upheld higher than I need to be. No, don't idolize me. Just appreciate what I'm able to do and the blessings that God gave me to give to others. You know, and with that, you can't be stopped when you don't have that type of, when you're not driven by those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you let things flow, they flow the way they're supposed to go. You know, when you try to create the ruffles in the water, it's impossible to stop it once you start it. You don't know where it's going. You know, so I just go with it, man. And I feel like in doing that and being myself, following God, loving others, and being positive as I can, that the word of mouth will do the rest for me.